Yo, hey YouTube, and back with another video for today. That one do. I would appreciate y'all. Basically, see my videos and I like my content. So for the content I'm gonna do for today is my top 10 reasons about Alabama, my state. Got my top 10 reasons about Alabama and why why it's a good place to live. Some might agree, or basically disagree about the state, of Alabama. It would be like hard to live here or best, better. But I'm gonna give out my top 10 reasons about my state, Alabama. So, okay, number one is um, basically the food. The food down here is basically great. Especially if you are basically, I say believe here in my life. I say people who move, I think people who move to Alabama or different states, you can see like, the food down here in Alabama is basically barbecue or a home cooked meal or a down south meal. Yeah, I say Alabama is basically a southern cooking meal, to where they cook like different cuisines or different food, like barbecue, which is a number one thing down here is basically barbecue though. Your barbecue could be a number one thing down here is basically, boats who want to visit the whole state, they want to basically experience everything about like about Alabama, but like, my state had that, has a good food scene down here, basically a good thing to enjoy and a good thing to really experience about my state. So number two is going to be the weather. Okay, the weather down here in Alabama is basically, it's basically depends on how month it could be cold and summers it could be very much hot, and like I think we get like different tornadoes or different thunderstorms down here. Means that it rains like every other month it rains. Particularly like when you are basically living in a different city or state. You can tell when it rains. It's, especially like, it gets very much hot during the probably around June, July, August, either September. Means that it probably gonna rain. I said during those type of months. Because the weather it gets very much I say bad, because the weather gets much bad, down here, because the weather gets like too much hot weather or it be too much rain come through the whole state, but yeah, but the weather can be much good though, especially like I especially like we get much in a cool weather like during October month, or during the all the way through January. Means that it gets from as cold like during the month like October up until December up till January. You know, like yeah. I said a good thing about my state is the weather. How it can be like cold, mild winter, mild hot, and mild weather. Means that my state Alabama has the I say it has the bipolar weather ever. To where it gets very hot, cold, or either gets much in a rainy situation. So, okay, my third one could be the people. The third thing is the people though down here. You know, okay, the people is basically friendly to you. Especially like you coming from up, I say from up north or different country. Means that people down here, people down here in Alabama is basically called Southern hospitality. Means that people who speak to you means that they come from here though. Like us, like speak to people though. I don't care like us, like us outside people means that we talk to people Like, let's say if you see somebody in the store, right? And you say hi to them, they give you a southern hospitality, thing. So, Mr. People give you a love, type of love, But yeah, I think number three could be people are friendly. Some people are not friendly. But it depends on how you able to look at people's motives. On how they able to like see if you are basically a good person. But so the fourth one is going to be football. Yep, yeah, football is my number one fourth list. Fourth list would be the football and first Auburn. Football in Auburn is like I say it much like yeah, I say it much like dominating the whole football scene. Like Alabama, Auburn. Either other states teams. Miss that. My state teams is basically number one is basically cricket right now. Like football is very cricket up here. Means that people who watch football, like Sally, like me though, I get much cranked up and excited to see my team win. But yeah, I think my whole fourth one is gonna be my team, Alabama though, football team. But the fifth one is going to be okay. The fifth one is going to be the attractions. Yeah, yeah. The fifth one is going to be attractions to my state of Alabama. So okay, the attractions is going to be people who want to go to the beach. People who want to visit like Montgomery or either Huntsville, either Mobile, either Gulf Shores or the type of beaches. Around the state means that the trash is number one thing is the beach though. Yeah, I think people. Yeah, I think people who want to go to the beach means that people is come from different states. Like I say you come from I guess Louisiana or either Idaho or either California, or people come from different state to basically go to the beach down here. Means that the beach is basically number one trash down here. It's particularly if you are basically known to the beach, means that the beach could be number one attraction down here is the beach though. And basically Huntsville is number one thing right now. It's Huntsville, but yeah, I think Huntsville could be number one attractions is basically folks who want to visit Huntsville. Huntsville. I think like, Huntsville it'd be a place to a growing anyway. So yeah, I think it's trash now. It's basically beach and basically Huntsville. So and basically history. So okay, the fifth one is going to be okay, the fifth one is going to be let me see what else I think of the fifth one is going to be um yeah, low taxes. The fifth one is going to be low taxes down here. Like my state Alabama has the lowest taxes and the lowest rate. To where people is basically moving here because it's cheaper to live. Because it's cheaper to live. That parts of the states is cheaper and higher expensive to live. So okay, the sixth one is going to be the sixth one is going to be it's cheaper. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. My state Alabama is if it's cheaper to live. You know. Yeah, my state is never expensive but cheap to live. But number seven is going to be okay. Number seven is going to be let me see what I think about my state is let me see. Okay, number seven is basically oh, I got it. Mardi Gras. Yep. Okay, number seven is gonna be Mardi Gras. Mardi Gras is very much um popular in Mobile and New Orleans. People consume that the Mardi Gras started in New Orleans, but then started there. You know, no, it started in Mobile though. Yeah, folks said they started in Louisiana, but it started here though in Alabama. So yeah, the Mardi Gras is number one thing. Is basically people come to a different state or city, mistake. They basically like yeah. I said Yeah, I said I used to go to like Mardi Gras and Mobile, either in Orleans. So, but yeah. Okay, number eight is going to be Okay, number eight is going to be let's see what else I think up by number eight. For real. Okay, number eight is Okay, number eight is going to be the crime. Yeah. Sorry, I put crime in it, so I don't know. Yeah. The crime is basically is terrible though. Like crimes up here is very much about murder and how people get killed. But crime is yeah. I think my state has the highest crime rate. You know, particularly if you are living in a different neighborhood to where it's got a lot of crime going on, or how they are getting killed, or they either get murdered by somebody. Means that crime is going to happen in different parts of this like states. Just living in a crime can be number one thing. But crime can be number one. Basically, top 10 things. Is basically going on in every city in Alabama. So, okay, number nine is yeah, yeah. Okay, number nine is basically Alabama is a gun packing state. The people who bear arms means that folks can really have guns. Folks who basically license to carry guns means that yeah, yeah. The state is basically a gun toting state. Okay, number 10, last one, number 10 is gonna be the okay. Number 10 could be diversity. Okay, number 10 could be the diversity down here. Okay, like Bama got a lot of people is basically Asian people, white, black, um, Hispanic people. They is living parts of the state, parts of cities around here. So they are either expanding their business, if they are living in the, living in small areas. Means people got a lot of Asian restaurants and Mexican restaurants, around the state, around the whole city of Montgomery, Birmingham, or either Mobile. And Montgomery, got tons of that going on. But I think like yeah, I said like yeah, I said Alabama has the highest rate of Mexicans, Asian people, everybody. So top 10 things of my state. So God bless, amen, peace.